Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Good for the Saints, first down.
Now Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Mayfield on play action. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Mayfield to throw it. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Mayfield. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap 19. Cut 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Okay, break. 70 Ranger, Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. The Falcons at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19 Lions.
Back to throw again. And it is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
40, 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick.
6 yards.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? One more push. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw here. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7, Saints 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Come on.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
They'll drop the throw. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
19 Lions.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Buffalo AC.
He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Trevor Etienne, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
To throw, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180.
Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Now Baker going to change it up.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Mayfield looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
6 yards to go.
180. Run. Point it right. Alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Saints 10.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's got Perriman. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Panther 11. Chris, let's go. Hop 70, hop 70.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Jonas Sanker on the stop.
Let's go.
On second down, ETN once more.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
On third down, here's ETN. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Okay, ready?
On the play. That's another Falcons first down.
Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
brings up second.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Saints 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco to the 27-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
2nd and 6.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, alert 30.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Godwin
with career touchdown number 60.
And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Next the score, Falcons 28, Saints 17.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out right at the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 22 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Into space at the 45.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. It's another pass to Perriman, and it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Now Mayfield. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep every...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Score, Falcons 35, Saints 23.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Viking 18.
They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And the Falcons, first down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up a throw. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And we'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Come on.
ETN up the middle. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
19 tight.
Try to take this home, no run. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
The tackle made at
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the ready.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Wrong way to go.
They need to reward that defense. Goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Mayfield.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Mayfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And marking down all the way inside the Atlanta 20.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 59 yards. First down, Saints.
Here's Baker.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18 Cardinals, Cougar 19.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Atlanta, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.